Hi everyone, thanks for joining me. For those of you that don't already know me, I'm Natasha Bray. I'm a success mastery coach for women who want to unlock their ultimate up level. And as part of what I do, I have my own methods in coaching and therapy that I teach to other therapists so they can excel their businesses and get even better results with their clients. So speaking of which, I'm here with the lovely Emma Johnson. Emma is a business and mindset transformation coach. And Emma is one of the first ever practitioners to be trained in one of my very powerful methods, the HeartHealing Method. So, we're going to be talking a little bit about that today and the mastermind that Emma's been part of, where she's been learning these methods and learning how to grow her business by integrating them with all the amazing skills that she already has. So I'm going to hand you over to Emma now so she can tell you a bit about her. Over to you, Emma.
Oh, thanks, Natasha. Hi, everybody. Yes, my name's Emma Johnson. I'm founder of Emma Johnson & Co. And I work with female entrepreneurs who are looking to confidently launch or grow their businesses online without the overwhelm, without any of that tech phobia that they've had. So I work through the entire process. I work through the entire process of from concept to clients, right through from designing your logos and your websites, putting your back office together so that you can automate your business. And most importantly, and I guess that's really the element that I'm going to discuss now with Natasha, is really making sure that all of my clients are in completely the right headspace to launch and grow their businesses with confidence.
Yeah, amazing. Because it is so much more than the strategy side of things, isn't it? I don't
Absolutely.
know and what you found, but the inner work is so important to moving your business forward, isn't it?
Absolutely. So I'm a qualified business coach. That's where my journey started. I am qualified to teach attraction marketing, so building social media businesses and using organic strategies as well as paid strategies to build your business. And what I found with, I would say, without exception, all of my clients, you can learn the strategies, you can have all of the systems in place, but when there is something within you that holds you back, something that you can't put your finger on, something that you just, for most people, you just feel is the way you are, until that block is removed, there will always be a glass ceiling. And that's where the really powerful transformations have come with my clients.
Yeah, amazing. So can you tell us a little bit about where you were with your business before you signed up for the Mastermind, and what made you decide, yes, this is it, I want to join this, this is for me?
Absolutely. Natasha, I've watched your journey over the last 3 years. I mean, so inspired by the way that you've grown your business. And it really made me think about what is it that I can do to make an experience better for my clients. So I started my business in the UK and I moved to Australia just over a year ago, and really applied all of my business knowledge at the start of COVID, and really decided that what I needed to do was provide an all-round solution for my clients. Yeah. And that meant really pivoting my business and making sure that I brought everything together. So although I'm trained in other hypnotherapy modalities, as well as life coaching, CBT, NLP, those kind of things, I was really, really intrigued by the results that you were getting with your clients when we looked at relationship trauma, for want of a better word, relationship blocks that people were bringing into their business. And I just felt that if there was a way that I could incorporate that into what I was doing, then my clients would have an absolutely phenomenal package. And that's when you launched the Mastermind. So it was just like, I don't know, inspirational. I know, absolutely. I saw it and you and I chatted, and I just absolutely knew this was the missing piece. And what I loved about what you were offering with the Mastermind was that it wasn't just a watch and learn. it wasn't even just a teach and do. We had the opportunity to come together from all of the amazing speakers that you've brought in and work with each other. So we've been paired up with other therapists. So we've managed to build on the experience as a collective, really, and then be tested and have feedback. And it's just been the whole process amazing. Thank you.
Thank you. Well, I know you touched on a few important things there. One of it being that the missing piece. Now, a lot of the other therapists who've trained in it have also used that same terminology. It's the missing piece. And the other important thing was that to the skills that you've already got, it's about bringing everything together to ultimately get your clients the best results. It's not about I think we talked about this before. It's not about being a mini Natasha. It's me helping you to integrate it into what you already have. So you're providing something unique to your other, including your other skill set and your other knowledge base as well. So as part of this Mastery Mastermind, heart healing was obviously just one part of it. You learned coaching techniques and other different techniques that we've incorporated. There's a heavy focus on your clients as well, so bringing your clients into group coaching sessions where we discuss different cases and sort of talk about how you can get the best results with your clients. And you experienced heart healing as well as trained in it, so can you say a little bit about what it was like to experience heart healing for yourself?
Really, really eye-opening. So obviously right now and my business has always been online, and what I've found is that in the past I've had difficulty being hypnotized in a group setting, for example. And one of the things that I found so powerful about heart healing was that I instantly went into hypnosis. I could feel myself relaxing. Scenes came to me effortlessly where I'd struggled in the past. And I've worked with you before, Natasha, as well. So this isn't something that is unique necessarily to a therapist. This is really, really the power of the technique. It's all about those guidance steps, feeling completely safe. And as you said, what you've touched on there is, as part of the collective of the mastermind, is that we got to tap in to the expertise of everybody in the group and really, really bring case studies to the table, ask questions and get those answers. So I found it really powerful that we were able to practice heart healing with other therapists and get their feedback. We were able to practice heart healing with you and get that immediate feedback. I absolutely love the technique, and like I said, I'm qualified and trained in other modalities, and I'm not dismissing any other modality because this, like it is, was the missing piece. I feel this is an addition to all of the skills that I had, but just so powerful.
And I think, you mentioned that me and you, we've worked together before, a few years back actually, when I was only trained in mind-based techniques. And again, you did get some powerful results back then, but this was a whole different level of transformation. And that's, I think, the biggest difference is we go a bit, what will I say, we go beyond mindset and we're going into working from a heart level.
Totally.
And that is just so much more powerful, especially combined with the mind stuff as well that you already do.
Absolutely. Like so I've worked with you before. I've had paid sessions with you before, and this was another level completely. But it was one that I wasn't even necessarily aware was holding me back. But I've seen a massive shift in myself, in my business, just in the way I am with my family. So there's a really lovely ripple effect there as well, that it's not just what happens in that session on that day. It's life-changing, really.
And it's based on a relationship-based model of success, which is different to hypnotherapy, because usually with hypnotherapy the focus is on experiences. things that have happened, whereas the focus is more on healing relationships in the heart healing method and approach.
Absolutely.
Can you share a little bit about what it's been like, using that with your clients and the types of results your clients have had from that?
Absolutely. So you really hit the nail on the head there. So the difference between perhaps hypnotherapy techniques and the heart healing technique has really been drawing on the emotion. So in the past, I've looked at behavioral patterns with clients, thought patterns, belief patterns. But using the heart healing technique, I've really been able to delve into the emotion behind that. So it's almost like a heart head type shift for people, where clients have come to me that have perhaps had other hypnotherapy sessions and had really fantastic results, but there's still that tug, and we've been able to get to that level and really find out what that has meant to whatever their situation is, whether that be business, whether that be with another relationship as well. So I've been able to draw my clients down to a deeper level. And a lot of them have reported to me that they finally feel at peace. Yeah. So in the past, they've understood their behavior, but they've still had that emotional tie. And following the heart healing session, they can say to me, I honestly feel like a weight is lifted on my shoulders. I feel at peace and ready to move forward. It's like they've let go of that baggage that's been holding them back.
Yeah, that's huge, isn't it? And it's only 1 hour. So to get that kind of transformation in 1 hour is just insane, isn't it?
Amazing. Yeah.
Yeah. It sounds like you're doing an amazing job with it. You are like one of the first and only at the moment heart healing practitioners in the world, which is amazing. What do you think has been your favorite part about the mastermind? We've actually still got a bit of time left, but what's been your favorite part so far?
I've loved the accountability and really getting to know the other therapists in the group. So like I said, I'm based in Australia, and there's been people from the States, there's been people from throughout Europe, Australia, New Zealand. Really lovely to mix that. My background, like I said, is in business systems and business coaching. So I wasn't sure how much else I was going to get out of those elements. But I would say to you, even if that's your background, I have written pages and pages and pages of notes and got so much insight and ideas by listening to other coaches in that field. So looking at the other elements that you brought in, it's not just about a modality. We've learned how to apply it to business, how to add it to the skill set that we've got, how to market yourself around this modality as well. It's been a complete package. So in the past, I've learned therapies, and if you needed business skills, then you've had to go elsewhere to go and get those business skills. But this is really lovely that you learn the system and you learn how to apply it in a business sense. I think that's been really special for me.
Amazing. Thank you for sharing that. Can you share, like, for anyone watching, a bit about sort of the, what sort of growth that you've seen in your business? Thinking back to the start, the Mastermind was about August, I think. Was it about August time?
Yeah, the Mastermind was August. So I can't believe actually how quickly the time has gone. So I mean, my business has grown exponentially this year, and I think possibly I was on that trajectory anyway, but it's been really lovely to be able to add new skill sets at a time when a lot of people have had to completely change direction. I've actually been able to add and grow my packages and give even more value to my clients at a time where they've really needed it. So being able to do mind work with people and positivity with people and allow people a release, that's been amazing. So so the business has grown exponentially this year. We've just hit 6 figures in the business, which is amazing. And I have absolutely no doubt that by applying everything from the course, and like I said, I took thousands of notes, I caught up a lot over the last few weeks, applying all that we're on course for another 6-figure year this year too.
Amazing. It's a big milestone, isn't it, for lots of people, lots of therapists. I remember it being my first big milestone that I really wanted to achieve. So that's amazing, especially during a pandemic as well. You've done amazing, hun.
But I think that's what's been really lovely about working with you as well, is that your business has grown exponentially in the same time. So it's been really special for me to be working sort of paralleling with you and being able to tap into the high 6-7 figure earners that you've brought in to speak to us as well. That's been something that I wouldn't have had access to. And I really think that's been part of my mindset journey over the last 6 months as well, because I've been able to, despite lockdown, despite no face-to-face contact, I've been able to tap into those resources as a result of working with you. So thank you very much for bringing that to the mastermind.
Right, you're welcome. It's you know, they say surround yourself with people who are where you want to be, and it's definitely been part of my journey. When I wanted to grow to 7 figures, I surrounded myself with people who are at that level, and I like to be able to bring that into to inspire my clients who are working with me in my masterminds or courses. So I'm glad you've enjoyed.
You definitely have. Thank you. Yeah, it's been great.
And one other thing I wanted to reflect on was any price changes, because one of the focuses of the mastermind is that it's around getting therapists to charge more for the work that they do, because quite often a lot of us are undercharging and over delivering. So what shifts have you seen there?
Well, I've had you sat on my shoulder, Natasha, I think. I was actually talking to some clients this morning and just letting them know that there are price changes coming up on the horizon. But I think for a lot of people, it's making sure that you're confident in what you're offering, and being able to clear your own baggage is a really, really important step in, you know, holding your own and having that posture in business. So I would definitely say that's something that I've taken away from the mastermind, is absolute confidence and clarity that the packages that I am now putting together for my clients command the types of figures that I'm charging and will go on, because I'm developing myself. I'm bringing the absolute latest in therapy to my clients. Like you said, this cohort is the first in the world to be able to bring these techniques. So I definitely started to charge what I'm worth. I do feel I was undercharging a lot before, and clients have said that. They've said that it's absolutely so powerful what I've been able to bring together in packages. And
Amazing.
I feel justified in doing that as well. Completely justified in charging what I charge. So yeah.
Raise your prices. Yeah. Yeah. Every now and then it's like, have you raised your prices yet for a while, girls? No, right, it's time to go. No,
I do think it's important to say that, like, when you're charging, that it's not just plucking a figure out of the air. I think when you're looking at what you're charging, you're looking at what the difference that you're making in people's lives. And I genuinely feel that now adding this extra skill set to what I'm doing absolutely is creating such a shift for people, whether financially or emotionally. It's creating that shift, and it's so important that I value that and that my clients understand that value. So
yeah, totally. You'll have me in the back of your mind in that forever now. Well, thank you so much for sharing about your experience with the Mastery Mastermind. We are actually enrolling for the next round now. So if anybody's watching this thinking this sounds like ideal for me, I'm somebody with a hypnotherapy background. I want to be able to create higher price packages. I want to add a transformational tool that barely anybody else in the world is trained in. So you get to be the first practitioners in that movement, which is incredible. And I want to grow a 6 or 7 figure business. If that sounds like you, get in touch and I can give you some more information about that mastermind. So lastly, Emma, please share with everyone how they can find out more about you.
Oh, thank you. So yeah, if anyone is looking to start their business, grow their business, and they're struggling a little bit around logos, branding, strategies, technology, and on mindset in there too, then do get in touch with me on social media at Emma Johnson & Co, or you can find me on my website, www.emmajohnsonandco.com. Thank you.
Thank you, lovely. Thanks for joining us, everyone. Bye for now.